You have heard so much about him, but in a few minutes you're going to hear from him.
Let the church say amen.
Rap to him a little bit right here.
Yo, 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 what's up? How you doing? What's happening? What you know good? Talk to me. What it do? Tell me something good. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, and many who and millions who's listening and checking this out and watching it all around the world. Thank you for taking time out to tune in and check out the Den, my family and friends. I'm your host, Carlos Stargell. They call me OG Low. There's something I'm gonna say y'all needs to hear and got to know. Y'all didn't pay no money, so there's no need for y'all acting funny. So sit back, chill, and relax and enjoy. Because it's gonna be a stone rule. Shit, I can't lose what I can use. And I know what to do to set the groove and put y'all in the mood. Anyway, how y'all doing? I'm alright if y'all alright. And again, thank you for taking the time to check out the DM, my good peoples, man. Just to let you know, there's a place where you get a chance to vent, do some real and do some real jive talking, and like I say, talk about serious discussions, real discussions, and you know, one-on-one live is always available for your comments on open chat. Open chats are too, but one-on-one live is also available. So if you want to join in with me sometimes on the video, just hit me up. Either call me, text. If you're my Facebook friend, inbox me.
Talk to me. Say something.
Yeah, yeah. But anyway, but like I said, but if you feel it in your heart and in your soul and you're a first time viewer, do me a favor, hit that like or that bell. And like I said, your vote matters. Your vote matters as well. So, like I said, if you can't express your feelings, guess what? Just let you know that let you know what kind of person you are. That let you know what kind of people you are. So, not trying to put nobody down, but like I said, speak your mind and don't be ugly.
Please don't you do it to me no more.
Okay, but anyway, y'all, getting back to what I was saying. Getting back to my what I was saying though. Back to what I wanted to talk about. Wanted to talk about one. Y'all thought I was done with for a few minutes ago. Y'all thought I was through. So guess what? Now I'm back for part two.
Rap to him a little bit right here.
Tell y'all about tell y'all some more about my dad. I'm doing something special for him. You know, today his day, and he would have been happy if he would have still been here. He probably been checking it out, laughing, and then called me talking shit about it. Yeah, I know that's what he do.
And he does that very well.
Yep, he ain't got nothing to hide, no shame in his game. He don't have no shame in his game, man. Guess what? He ain't scared. What'll come up, what'll come up, will come out.
Hush your holler.
Yeah, I'm serious as a cockroach with ulcers. I ain't joking. But anyway, I remember a family member had got in trouble. I'm not gonna mention who, but I asked my dad what happened. And instead of him telling me the truth and keeping it real, that Joe he told he told a serious plastic lie. I said, I asked him what happened. What he get in trouble for? My dad had told me something about, told him he sold a bald head woman some hairpins. Now y'all know that is the most absurd lie I ever heard in my life. I mean, that joker was that I told my daddy, if you gonna lie, at least make it sound convincing.
Please don't you do it to me no more.
Yeah, but for For real though. And then you think that was something. Had another family member gotten in trouble. I already knew what he got in trouble for, so I was already ready. So I asked my daddy, and I said, "Don't you?" And I told him, I said, "Don't you tell me that lie that he sold the bald head woman small pens."
Please don't you talk to me no more.
And I said, "What he get? What he get?" I said, "What kind of trouble he got to this time?" Here go my daddy cursing in church. But then you know what? I mean, even though it was a lie, but it wouldn't have been no surprise if that family member would have got locked up for cursing in church, cause he was just that daggone crazy. Yeah, y'all know if y'all family, if y'all my cousins or uncles, aunts on the starter side, y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. Yeah, I ain't gonna mention no name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all ain't no fool. Y'all wasn't born yesterday. Y'all know what time it is. So y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. But anyway, my dad. He thought he was slick, but you know what? A lot of times I knew he was full of shit. But at the same time, like they say, stay in a child's place, which I did. But at the same time, I looked at her like,
He's so full of shit.
yeah, that's what I said. But they say parents lie to protect their kids. Now you got some just to be lying.
And just to be lying.
Yeah, but see, we ain't gonna get out. We ain't gonna get all deep into detail about that. But let's put it like this: it is what it is, and it was done is done. But at the same time, now that I look back at it, I just laugh. I just laugh at it because on the real, for real, it was crazy. For real, it was it was cray cray, but it was good. I mean, look where I'm at now. I made it to 55, and that's a good thing because I'm basically what I'm saying. I'm still here to talk about it, and y'all know what? Like I said, more good times than bad. And then I'm gonna tell you something else about my dad. When I got older, never forget. We went down. I mean, I'll tell you the time. We had wrote down. He had a pool room back in the day, so we wrote down there. To the pool. It was on the Sunday hill. I had nothing to do, so and then after that, everybody went down. My granddad had a house. I had a good time now. That was back when believe it or not, when I was wearing the clock around my neck. Yes, I was, and the Los Angeles Raiders bait, and it was like a baseball cap, but I used to wear that all, and then of course, y'all knew I had the earring in me already. But that's when I was young. I was like in my early 20s. I mean, deeply into rap music at the time. I mean, went from 80s pop to 80s hip hop. Went from later 80s hip hop. Yes, I did gangster hip hop. So in a way, we was down. My granddad, everybody had a good time. You know, and then we got ready to leave. So me and Dad stopped by the pool room, made sure everything was everything. He was like, "You want to drive back?" I'm, yeah, sure, why not? So as I was driving, we were sitting up there and just talking, enjoying each other's company, listening to some good music. And that's when, like I said, that's when V103 was fairly decent. So we was just checking out some grooves, talking a whole lot of sugar and ice. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Gato. And so when we got home, I see you too, Veronica. Yeah, but look,
I see you! Yay!
yeah, but like I said, when we got to the house, my mom was standing right at the front door. Looked like she had that look on her face, like I'm gonna kill these so and so when they get in here. I'm right back at you, honey. But anyway, My mom asked my dad, she said, where y'all been? My dad was like, hung out with my son. Where y'all go? I said, out. Where about? I said, out. I said, let's put it like this. We went exploring. We went riding. We just had father and son moment. What's wrong with that? So my mom was like, okay. My dad looked at me and said, thank you, Bert. I said, you know, I come through if I have to. I know you do the same. You done did the same for me, which you have. Because there was times I had wanted to use the car to go somewhere. And you know, before I used the car, my mom had like 50 million questions. Where you going? Where you gonna be? What time you gonna get back? My dad was like, before you do it, my dad came out of nowhere.
Let that boy go get him some ass if he want to.
So when he said that, I was like, okay. So she said, go on. Just be careful. I said, all right. Went out. Yeah. But when I used the car, it wasn't about all that. What it was, I went to tell you the truth. I had went over my buddy's house, y'all. You know my butt, you know, but I ain't gonna mention the thing because y'all know if y'all know me, y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyway, went over his house and we basically just sat down, chilled out, listened to some music or whatnot. So basically that's I mean, yeah, I had you know, even I had like I did have a life when I was younger, thank God. Because some for people my age didn't even have a life. They didn't go nowhere. But by me being young, late teens, early 20s, you think I was gonna sit in the house like a hermit in the words of Tony?
No.
Yeah, so yeah, I got out. I mean, yeah, and then you know, like my dad remember, he remember when I worked for the state, when I used to work with the mentally challenged adults and kids and drive the bus. That was a cool job. I mean, I told my dad I lost that job, but sometimes good things don't last forever. And, you know, for like, we never understand, but, you know, like they say, like he said, everything happened for a reason. I guess it did because, tell you the truth, I went through, like I told you, I went through a whole lot of hell just to get to where I be sometimes. Yeah, he said, you got to, sometimes you got to go through just to get to where you at sometimes. I said, true that. So, like I said, even over the years, I mean, growing up in adulthood, at least we talked, hung out, had a whole lot of fun. I mean, like I said, it really bothered me when like I said, when he got sick, it kind of bothered me. It really did bother me, boy. It really got is when he passed, and that really tore me up. It still tear me up from time to time,
It ain't like he used to be. Thank you, Jesus.
but like I said, it just I mean that's part of life. Like the old sayings, like they say, like it's like the story goes, born to live, born to live and die. Yeah, basically that's not it. It is what it is. But I always say this right here too. Like I told my dad when I told him none of us are in no position to determine who's good and who's evil. But like I told him that is true, but I will say this. I know we ain't supposed to judge, but sometimes you call it just like you see it. And that is true. And also, I remember telling him too that they say two wrongs don't make it right. But I told him too, the majority of the time, it damn sure makes it even. He was like, I know that's right. He asked him, I mean, before he left this earth, I remember him asking me, he said, what's up with the beret? You know, he couldn't talk then, but you know, I know a little sign there. I know, I know sign movements and languages. So don't get it twisted. I do know, I know sign language if I have to read it, but He asked me what was up with the beret. He asked me, was I militant? I told him, no, I'm not a militant, and no, I'm not a Black Panther. He said, why do you wear the beret? And I told him, when I wear it, I make it look good. And he cracked, he laughed, and he was like, that's how he did. He was laughing at me. And I tell anybody that just because I wear a beret, that don't make me a Black Panther or a militant. When I wear it, I make it look good. And like I said, and just because I wear dark glasses and this beret, like I told you, and oh yeah, they fight the Dutch. I mean the dashiki. I am not a militant. I'm just a proud man that make this look good. Power to the people. But anyway, y'all, when I say power to the people, I'm serious about it. I mean, I'm saying it for a joke right now, but in reality, I'm serious
about that shit.
which I am. I mean, I'm not trying to be, like I say, start trouble, trying to, just trying to start trouble or nothing. I'm not a troublemaker. Like, like we're supposed to defend ourselves. We're not supposed to start trouble, but there's nothing wrong with defending yourselves. And that is true. I mean, hell, they've been doing, look, let me tell y'all something. We have to. I mean, if a strong, real and strong people will stand up for themselves and won't fall for anything, so they let you know we don't have no problem defending ourselves, whether it's verbal or physical encounters. Because guess what? By any means necessary, I avoid trying,
I'll avoid kicking their ass.
but at the same time, too, I will
Wow!
put your ass in check. So you don't have to get physical to do that. You know what I'm saying? Takes the mind and them lips. So like I said, think not only think before you act out, but think before you talk. Cause for real though, you can speak your mind, but you got to be careful. But I mean, it's not what you do.
It's how you do it.
Yeah, it's how you do it. So quit try. I mean, don't. I mean, like that's why they said think before you talk.
Honestly, I agree with that.
Yeah, but to be honest with you, there's a lot of people that don't. There's a lot of people don't think before they act out too. That's why a lot of them either in the penitentiary or 6 feet on the ground. And I ain't talking about walking on the ground. I'm talking about just stretched out. And we don't need no more of that. There's a lot of things we don't need no more. And we got to put a stop to it. But you know what? Excuse me. It's going to keep going on and on and on and on. Way past to break it home. So what goes on now, it's been going on since the beginning of the time. And the only way it's going to stop when these lights go out on this small planet. Now, can you dig that? Yeah, but what I'm saying though, there's a lot of stuff that we should already know from childhood. There's a lot of stuff we should have listened to and opened our eyes to. But as we get older, and like I'm gonna tell you, just like I told my dad, as we get older, and we hear those same things that we've been told that we supposed to really took heed to we like, we heard that years ago. Well, you know what? Now that I look back at it, yeah, I fought myself too because a lot of stuff that I was told, I thought it was
Shit.
to put me to sleep and just plain old
Shit.
But now that I got older and wiser, I feel a lot better because I understand what was told to me I understood where they were coming from. Whoever told me this, where they was coming from. I mean, they weren't telling me this, you know, to distract me in life. They would let me know that it's gonna happen like that in life. So that basically they would let us know, keep your guard up, keep your guard up. So guess what? Now that I'm older and wiser, and my daddy gone, at least I had the strength in my mind, the strength to stay strong, emotionally, mentally, physically, and all that erotic, all that good sugar and iced tea for real. But like I said, I'm gonna say this too. When my dad passed away in 2021, and Veronica, when Veronica came, when we reconnected, and she became a part of me, part of my life. And then, like I said, visiting North Carolina and all that, a lot of people had asked me, was was it my father's death that made, they, I think what it was, they thought after what I had went through in 2003, they thought that I found somebody to lean on. Well, this time, y'all, it didn't have nothing to do. It didn't have nothing to do with it. My father's death had nothing to do with how I got with Veronica. When I got with Veronica, when we actually hooked up and we got together with that, it had nothing to do with my father's passing. It was a sign from God letting me know that it was just my time, whether if he would have lived or not. But it would probably still been my time. But now, I mean, like I said, like I think about it, no, it definitely have anything to do with it. But I'm gonna say this: it made me a lot stronger, a whole lot wiser, and it made me more determined than ever to step up my game, step for me to step up. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I'm just letting you know everything start coming to me. I mean, in good ways. I mean, not nothing negative. I mean, just good, positive stuff start coming my way. And like I said, that was a sign of God. So I jumped on it. I jumped on that ship, and I've been on it ever since. And guess what? If I can help it, I ain't trying to get off no time soon because I'm enjoying this ride. And like I said, I'm at that point in my life. I told my dad before he left this earth, don't if I find somebody, all I can tell you this, or I can say it in two words, God permit. And 2 months after he passed, well, actually a month and a half, that was that was it. God permit. So, but I hated it. I mean, I know things happen for a reason. I know it is what it is. But I wish Dad was was still been here. Actually to meet Veronica. I believe, I know he would have been crazy about it. And like I said, he would have been talking. He would he would have been talking a whole lot of sugar honey iced tea. That I do know. But well, he might not have met her physically, but I'm pretty sure he saw her in spirit. But I will say this: I'm glad that her and my mom got a chance to meet. And like I told you, when they finally met in person, and once my mom hugged her before I gave her a hug, I just want to let y'all know.
I wasn't jealous.
Tell you the truth, I was glad because I'm just gonna say this right here.
Rap to him a little bit right here.
Because I knew when I saw that, that was a sign let me know that everything was everything. Yeah, everything was everything.
Hush your holler.
Now I'm gonna keep on talking, but I'm gonna say this too. When they say things happen for a reason, I'm glad what's happening. I'm glad all the good stuff that's happening. Yeah, I'm glad it's happening for the greater good. Now that one, like I said, that ain't nobody but God. And I thank God every day, all day, every day for life, health, strength, courage, knowledge, and wisdom. Yes, Lord. But anyway, y'all, my time is almost up. And I want to thank the ones who checked out and viewed the thing. Now, I'm going to say it one more time. If this your first time and you find it in your heart and feel it in your soul, hit that like or that bell, please. I sure would appreciate it. And recurring viewers, I want to thank y'all again for checking out and taking time out to tune in to the den. But just to let y'all know, since I did my second show today, I'm just gonna catch y'all on the flip mode tomorrow because not only well baseball season over with now, so I'm not gonna I don't really care for Monday Night Football tonight. So me, y'all know I'll probably be watching Monday Night Raw. Yeah, Monday Night Raw. Yeah, I got to watch it. Give me something to give me something to watch give me something to watch on Mondays. Yeah, but on the real for real. Thank y'all for taking the time to tune in and check out the den. And just to let y'all know, if like I say, live chats always available for your comments. Now, if y'all like to check me, y'all like to go live one on one with me sometimes, hit me up, get at me, let me know. And that way I can make a schedule to put y'all on live one on one with me. Cause I'm not gonna just ask you on without your consent. So that's why I say let me know. But until tomorrow, God bless you. I love you. Y'all be good. Y'all take care of yourselves and each other. Peace, two fingers. And I'm out of here like last year. And thank y'all for tuning in and checking out The Den with your host, Carlos Stargell, aka OG Low. Peace, two fingers.